Awesome, it's Krystle here. So I am a parent who is facing a problem where my kids just don't like to learn anymore. Now if that's like you, then we are at same terms. And that's why I'm doing a video today regarding on how you can actually get your kids to start loving learning again without the fear of, without actually scolding, without nagging, without spanking. So what I want is actually very simple. Like I mentioned just now, I just want my kids to start learning again. So I've been going in this journey, like searching all sorts of solutions to get my kids start learning. And that's where I stumbled upon an amazing solution called Vschool Trend Learning Program. So in this video, I'm going to go through quickly and let you know how is Vschool Trend Learning Program and whether it works for you or not. So let's not waste time and jump right into it. So this is my Google Chrome browser, and as you can see, I strongly suggest for you to use Google Chrome because it's faster and you also can do a lot of cool shortcuts, and that's one of the reasons. Now for Vschool Trend Learning Program, you don't need to download anything. All you need to do is have your browser and key in to log in directly to their website. So the website is www.vschooltrend.com, and once you log in, you'll bring you to this home page whereby you'll see there's actually a background video playing to welcome you to their page and to also explain what is Vschool Trend about. Now, as you can see, there are 3 tabs here, and I'm going to click the middle tab, which is log in. And for log in, you notice that this is where you can key in the user ID and password. Now, once you subscribe to Vschool Trend Learning Program, you will notice that you are given 2 IDs. So one for parent and another is for your child. So I'm going to log into a child's ID and show you how it's like. So I'm going to log into an SK Syllabus Primary 6 level portal. Okay, so remember me, and I'm going to log in right now. So as you can see, this is the dashboard. It's green, overview is easy on the eyes. Now you can see that actually there's a profile picture that your child can actually upload to have a sense of belonging that it belongs to them. And this is crucial. Maybe to a lot of people it doesn't really matter, but it does to your child. So strongly suggest that one child have one portal because it's just like a report card. Every child should have their own portal, similar like Facebook. There's no two of a kind. Now, besides that, you notice here at the middle part, there is something called Newsfeed. It's very similar to Facebook Newsfeed. However, it only shows what the child have been doing recently. So yes, the owner of this portal is whatever the child is doing, it will be shown here. Now, besides that, a lot of parents will ask the question, so, Krystle, is this similar to what the kids learn in school? Is this according to the school syllabus? And the answer is yes, yes, yes. It is. It's based on the school textbook. And that's the beauty part. So definitely it's what a parent and a child is looking for. And as you can see, over here on your right hand side, there is a Vschool Trend e-news. So over here is where you can see all the latest updates on syllabus. Because definitely, if I was thinking at that time, is it up to date? Will it give the latest syllabus? Will it keep on, evolving in time and actually follow according to what is needed in school? And the answer is yes. So you can see here, right? All the exercise that they add in will be shown here, so you will know if there's any new add-on, is there any new changes. As you can see, SNK Form 1 added in new exercise, and also Form 2 and Form 3. So you can see very clearly what have Vschool Trend been doing throughout. Now next, we're gonna jump straight right to My Learning. So let's just click My Learning. And this is where you get to see a full overview of all the subjects your child is learning. So this is a SK Primary 6 syllabus portal, and you can see everything is in Bahasa Malaysia. So you can see Bahasa Melayu, English, Bahasa Cina, Mathematics, Science, Sejarah, and so forth. So everything is already provided here. Now, I'm going to go through a very quick brief overview. This is not a very in-depth overview. However, it's a very quick and brief overview to let you have an idea what is Vschool Trend Learning Program about. So I'm going to click here, and as you can see, we're going to see what is this. I'm going to click here, and then you notice it comes up all the tab below. So everything is already sectioned out. So we have Sistem Bahasa, Buku Teks, Karangan, Pemahaman Baru, and Buku Teks KSSR. So let's jump into the first one, which is Sistem Bahasa. So you can see a very clear overview, and it's easy for you to directly select what section you want. So in other words, it's very user-friendly. So I'm going to click here and have a look on the notes. So we have Tahun 6, okay, all the way to Tahun 5, and we also have Tahun 4. Now, the good part here, right, Vschool can not only give you the current level of your child. I am accessing a primary 6 portal. However, it's giving me primary 6, primary 5, and primary 4. Now, the reason of this, right, is simply because your child at a current level right now might not able to master all of the subjects. Okay, so let's just say some child, maybe they're good in English, and maybe some they are very good in mathematics, but not all the subject. Now, the reason being is very simple. I've been talking to a lot of teachers, and a lot of teachers told me that the reason being of this is because the child has not built the foundation strong enough during the previous year, and they immediately move up to the next level, and that's why they're struggling a lot, because they haven't mastered it. They are immediately pushed to the next level. And that's the reason why students are not doing so well. Okay, so that's the reason why Vschool is giving 2 years back to get the child to revise back and build back the foundation. And that is a very good bonus to you, right? So let's check on one of the notes, kata nama, and see how does it looks like. So this is a 6-page notes. You can see here, is 6 pages. So I'm going all the way up now and see kata nama. This is the headline. Okay, and so forth. Going down, all the information provided is colorful, is straight to the point. Now, today, the notes, you can even choose to download it. The icon there is already provided for you. So today, if you're talking about your house, maybe you don't have internet at certain hours, or you want to limit your child or so forth, you can actually opt to download the notes into their handphone, their tablets, your laptop, or your desktop, whatever it is, so that your child can actually access back the notes easily. Now, besides that, you can also opt to print down the notes so that you can actually have it with you and even bring it to school and use it. So let's just say your child is going to school right now and they are not able to grasp whatever the teacher is teaching, or they can't really copy whatever's on the whiteboard as fast as other kids. This is a very good option for them to print and bring to school, and they can add on their own notes. This is really great. Now, besides that, there's also a slider bar here, okay, to see a quick overview of all the notes that's provided. Now, there's also a slider bar here whereby the child can have a quick overview of all of the notes that they want to have a look. Now, besides that, I'm going to close this, and then there is also a finder. So let's just say they want to find a word here, like benda. Immediately, it will highlight, and it's 10 match case. So I can just do highlight all and immediately highlight all the next one after that. So this is very, very useful. Now, once your child is done with the notes, and let's just say your child still don't understand, at the very bottom of the notes, you will notice there's actually a video prepared for your child. So all your child need to do is play the notes and go through it again with pronunciation by teachers.
Kata nama.
So you see, it come out the words and someone pronunciation.
Kata nama ialah kata yang merujuk kepada manusia, haiwan, tumbuhan, benda, dan tempat.
So as you can see, it is wording plus someone pronunciation, someone who is actually reading out the words. So your child can actually go through word by word. If your child don't understand, you can always play back again and again. So this is really very helpful, especially if a parent don't really understand a particular language, and the video learning has already handled this. So I would say kudos to Vschool for coming out such an amazing video, so that the kids can actually go through again and again, and it really helps the child and also the parent. So that is pretty much notes. And let's go into the next part, whereby let's check on the exercise. So once the child have already learned, definitely the next stage is to do the exercise. So at the exercise here, you can see it's break down into set 1, 2, 3, and there's even, if it's done, they even have an indication of a tick. So that means if it's done, you have a tick, and the child know that they have been done before, you will move on to the next question. So as you can see, there's set 1, 2, and 3 from easy, intermediate to advanced. There are some topics that have 3 questions or maybe more. So you can see primary 6, there's primary 5, and also there is primary 4. So there is really a lot for your child to go through. And then if you see this little green button here, you can click on it and it goes right away up here again. So once your child has already completed on the learning section, the next part is to actually do the exercise. Now over here, you'll notice that there's set 1, set 2, and set 3. And set 1 is easy, set 2 intermediate, and set 3 is advanced. And once the child have already completed the exercise, it will mark with a tick. So the child know that this has been done before, it can move on to the next level. So it's a very great indication, so the child will not get lost and the child know very clearly what he have done. So if you can see, we scroll all the way down, not only you have primary 6 exercise, you will also be given primary 5 exercise, and also, wow, primary 4 exercise. So it's really a lot going on over here. So I'm just going to choose one of the exercise here. I'm going to select a primary 4 exercise, kata nama to show you how does it look like. Okay, so as you can see, straightforward here, we notice that, okay, this is the exercise, is colorful, it have, it's not boring, it's not just text. And let's just say I don't understand a particular word like this. I'm just going to double tap it and see this little tiny icon at the very bottom right. Just click on it and notice that it comes out the exact word that I have highlighted just now. And all I need to do is click Jari, and immediately it will explain the meaning, okay? And immediately you explain the meaning, and also translation to Mandarin and also to English. So it's very easy for the child to understand what is the particular word there. Now, this will save you a lot. You don't need to buy additional dictionary. You don't need to actually buy additional digital dictionary. Everything is here. So the child don't even need to type. How easy is that? So it's really made very easy for the child to actually search for particulars they don't understand, rather than spending hours and hours on finding one word alone with the dictionary. Now, this is very amazing. So kudos again to Vschool Trend on this, right? Okay, then click this little button and it will go back to the very end, and it will go back to the very edge, and it will not disturb the child continuing study. So let's just say the child is working on this. Immediately, once the child has selected the question, the answer, the system will auto-mark and will motivate your child. Now this is my child's favorite function. Okay, so I'm going to continue on. Let's just say if I got it wrong,
jawapan salah, sila cuba lagi.
I can always try again. Let's just say I try wrong again.
Jawapan salah, sila cuba lagi.
It will indicate 2 wrong, and if I got it right, it will not praise me. However, it will say it's correct. Then I can move on to the next question.
Betul.
And the next question.
Bagus.
Let's just say if I decided to skip. Let's just say if I accidentally skip the question and I immediately go to the very bottom and submitted the questions, it will automatically prompt whether I want to submit the exercise. If I say okay, I just need to click this green color little tab here, and automatically it bring me above. And notice that all that I have done will show correct. If I've done it wrong, it will show wrong. And If I didn't answer, it will show empty. So here at one glimpse, you can see everything. Your scoreboard is there. Now you know how many questions there is and how many your child answer, how many got wrong, and how much marks. So it's really very convenient. Now, this said already, let's check out the other tabs. So there's also Buku text here with a lot of exercise. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, this is according to the textbook. And as you can see, not only just primary 6 alone is really a lot of, there's a lot over there. And we also have primary 5, and also they're giving you primary 4 as well. Now, do take note, primary 4, primary 5, primary 6 do have relation. Therefore, it makes sense for them to go back and do the revision. And also there's karangan, which in other words is essay. Okay, I'll show you how it looks like. I'm just going to click one here. So as you can see, they give an image and the child can start to write here. So let's just say the child ran out of words or would like to type more, you can make it bigger. And when it's done, they just click submit. And this really reminds me on how it was back then when I'm schooling. I used to buy a reference book on how to write essay, and this handles that already. I don't need to buy anymore. Everything is here. It's really at a click of a button, so it's very convenient. Now, besides that, they also give you pemahaman baru, and there's a lot of exercise here as well given. So it's more than enough for a child to go through. And as you can see, the amount of exercise is truly a lot. And besides that, they even left the Buku Text KSR previous syllabus at the very end in case the child would like to go back and revise. And there's also English. So English language, they also break it to grammar, textbook, essay, comprehension, Cambridge, and also Buku Text. So I'm going to show you briefly how it looks like. So very similar. There's a lot going on here. Okay, a lot. Textbook as well. Okay, there's kebat. If you don't know what kebat, it simply just means kemahiran berfikir aras tinggi. In other words, in English, it's called high order thinking skill. Now, these children have a lot of problem not knowing how to answer, but here Vschool have already handled it. Okay, there's also essay. So there's a lot of essay in section A, B, C, and so forth. Okay, comprehension as well. They're given here. And also Cambridge notes, primary 4, because the new syllabus only applicable for primary 4 this year, and next year they'll upgrade to primary 5 and so forth. So this is very it's very useful. Simply said, the Vschool trend is actually updating all the content every now and then, and you want that. Okay, so now let's check on Bahasa Cina. So for Bahasa Cina, right, which is Mandarin in other words, basically not every child would use Bahasa Cina, right? But it is additional for your child to actually learn, and it's great. So I'm going to click a tab and show you how it looks like. So this is Bahasa Cina, and Bahasa Cina basically is Mandarin. Not every SK have Mandarin. However, there are parents who are putting their kids in SK school and would like to actually continue to let the child expose to Mandarin. And this is really great. Vschool Trend has already provided it, and all you're trying to do is actually go inside and start learning. So there's also grammar here. So there are the notes. Okay, similarly, just like the previous one, there's a lot notes, there's exercise here as well. And also, according to textbook, primary 6, primary 5, and primary 4, there is a lot going on here. And also not forgetting, there's essay as well, primary 6, primary 5, primary 4. And also new comprehension. Everything's here. So the only thing different is their writing is everything in Bahasa Melayu. Okay. However, it is in Mandarin. I'm going to show you how it looks like inside. Let's check on the notes. So these are the notes for primary 6. So it is Chinese. Okay, it's really Mandarin. So it is Chinese, it's really Mandarin. And if you go all the way down, and you can play, and that's where the video start playing. So child gets to learn. So the child gets to actually see the wording and listen and learn.
书写汉字时，从落笔到提笔所写的点或线，就称为一笔或一画。
So as you can see, it's very straightforward to the point, and this video is only 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So it's something your child can actually digest at a very short time. If you don't understand, they can always play it back again and again. Now that's Mandarin, and let's check on mathematics, and you'll notice that the difference for SK is that it have bilingual. So it's either in Malay, buku text, or in English, textbook. So you can see here, okay, there's notes provided, okay. In Bahasa Malaysia, I'm going to click one here to show you. And also, you have it in English. So there you are. So you can see that this is the English version. So that's amazing that they have pretty much handled the bilingual. So it's either your child is if it's either your child preference is in English or in Bahasa. It doesn't matter. They have both, everything there. Now besides that, they also provide langkah kerja, and this can help your child, especially with the math problem. Normally objective, they will just give an answer, but here they even explain like how is it 93, because of what, and then how to find the answer. Everything is here. This is specially done for objective questions. Okay. Now besides that, they also have it in English, right? In English, and also previous syllabus textbook, which is at the far right. Now besides that, there's also science, very similar. They also have it in bilingual. So there's buku text Melayu, okay, and buku text in English. And also the exercise is, if it's under the textbook, then it's all going to be in English. If it's on the BM side, then it's all going to be in Bahasa. So it's very straightforward. Then we have the previous syllabus that's on the side. Now, that said, let's check on sejarah. Now, sejarah is only solely in Bahasa Melayu. So if you click here, you notice there's only buku text and buku text KSR. So all the notes are also in Bahasa Melayu. And so is the exercise. Okay. So there's really a lot. Just want to show you. It's too much to show. So I'm just going to quickly show you that. And then we have UPSR information or UPSR materials. Everything here is given for free as long you are a Vschool Trend subscriber. So over here, when you click on it, you'll notice that right there, Lembaga Perperiksa website. So they already click here, and then they already mention. The first thing you notice is UPSR and SPM info folders are strictly for Vschool Trend students as reference and learning purposes. So everything here is already written. And if you would like to know more on the materials that is given here, which is a lot, we need to subscribe to Vschool Trend to have the full overview. Okay, I'm not going to go into deep. I'm just going to give you a very quick overview. Basically, it's UPSR, like some of UPSR questions, and what students question and how students answer, and what are the average answer, what is an excellent answer, and what's teacher point of view. So that's pretty much a quick overview of what is Kupasan Mutu Jawapan. So these are the things that you have once you subscribe to Vschool Trend. it will definitely help your kids on scoring higher marks. Now, besides that, you can see a quick overview here of all the subjects, and by default is select Bahasa Melayu. Then you can click on exam paper here. If your kids are the type who always don't have enough time to answer all of the examination questions, this is really good for them. It will help with the time management, and you notice that there is really a lot for your child to work on. So I'm going to click one to show you how it's like. So inside here, they'll be given a simulation of an examination hall, whereby there's a countdown timer here that the child needs to complete the whole entire series at the time given. So as you can see, there is no instant marking here. And once the child have already selected the answer, they need to answer until to the very end on number 25. And once they're done, click submit, and then okay, and that's where the answer will show out. Now, what happens if the child don't complete this in a given time? The system will automatically submit and come out the answer just like this. So this is where your child can actually go back and refer back and learn from their mistakes. So this is my exam. And for a quick sharing here, my son personally always had the problem of not having enough time. And I asked him to actually work on this last year for his UPSR, and he's been doing every single day at least one or two of the questions, one or two of the paper. And once he done it, I noticed he finished. He used to not have enough time back then. 1 hour 50 minutes, he can't complete everything. Then as every day he started to work on it, I noticed that it was a record-breaking 20 minutes answering all of the questions. And I saw the improvement, and it worked on his speed reading and also on answering skills. So this helped him a lot as well. Now, besides that, we also have My Progress. This is where you can actually access your child's report card. So just now we have done Bahasa Melayu, Primary 4. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go all the way back to February. We can see as far as we want and until today's date, and select all and click show. So this is where we're going to see an overview of the report card. Okay, so you can see the level, the date, the subject, the type, the unit, and the section. Time spent 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Score obtained is 46.67, and I can see all answer. So just now we have done this. I'm going to click and have a look. How does it look like? So as you can see, there is a lot of question here. So as you can see the child's name, what level, what unit, how many questions, how many unmarked questions, how many correct questions, 7, and also time spent. Now, everything the child have done is exactly as it is. Now, just now we did 2 mistakes and got the third one correct, and the record and the system will pick it up. So you can see very clearly, and then we continue to do, and we skip number 9, 10, 11, and 12. And if a child skip, you'll notice that the answer is given, but there's no marking. So you know that your child has actually skipped. This report card can actually help to notice your child's pattern, whether they have done it, they got it wrong, or they skip the question, or they keep on trying, or they don't know the answer. You can see it all in one view here at the report card. So it's very, very useful if you want to diagnose what happened with your child and what is your child's pattern. And then lastly, we have My Rewards. So My Rewards is a very good incentive that's actually given by Vschool Trend learning program to continue to encourage the kids on continue learning at Vschool Trend. So as you can see here, total score is just 7, how many hours spent, and how many exercise hours, everything is here. And every month it will reset itself back to 0. So as you can see, the number 1 Vschool Trend student, and you can go all the way to number 100. So this is the Billboard 100 top student in the whole of Malaysia. So this will totally encourage your kids to continue to do Vschool Trend as they want to see the name on the billboard. So that is an overview in a nutshell of what is SK Primary 6 portal look like. If your child is Primary 6, great for you, and at least you have the view on how it looks like. So if your child's Primary 4, 5, this is also for you. If you like what you see and you want to give it a go and let your child have an experience and see whether it's working for you or not, you can click the link below and apply a free trial. Now, a quick note, today if you're applying for a free trial, it's a 5-day free trial and you will only be able to access the first notes and the first exercise. So you have been warned. So that is the thing about a free trial. They will not let you access everything. They will only give you the first note of everything. If you're like me and you can't wait for your kids to start learning without scolding, without nagging, without spanking, and you would like to access the full overview, the full entire program like what I showed just now, then there's a link below for you to subscribe. And if you subscribe today, I'm going to give you some special bonuses that you are not able to get elsewhere. What are they? Click at the description bar below to find out more. If you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up or like this video. And if you would like to see more videos like this, click the subscribe button and subscribe to get notified. So it's Krystle here, signing off. I'll see you in the next video. At the meantime, stay safe, stay awesome. Mwah.